For years I thought acting strong is what made me strong, until it turned out it just made me disconnected. Until I figured out and learned the difference between ego and real confidence. That's when everything changed. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 things that I learned that differentiate your ego from actual self-confidence while I snack on some chicken nuggets with some ketchup. You might be asking, Matthew, you're supposed to be a fitness coach. Why are you eating chicken nuggets? You're not supposed to be having chicken nuggets. Listen, I got into fitness to be able to eat what I want, when I want. Okay, maybe not when I want, but just eat what I want without feeling guilty. Because I know I'm healthy and I'm not gonna grow obese because I eat too much. Matter of the fact, I don't eat too much. I just love food so much. I actually got into fitness because I love food so much. I was really chubby growing up. I just loved eating. I loved enjoying good food, a lot of it. Now I have, some self-control and I can tame it down. But that was like one of the main motivating factors as to why I got into fitness in the first place. I just wanted to eat food without, and it turning into muscle and use it as fuel rather than just sitting and being stored and growing a big gut. Anyway, let's get into the video because we're getting off topic. Number 1, ego protects, your confidence is exposes. So what does that mean? Ego avoids vulnerability. Your ego never wants to be vulnerable. It never wants to be expressive. It wants to shut down. It wants to hide and act tough. Confidence is built through it. It's built through vulnerability. So, your ego is your image management. You want to be seen as strong, so you avoid showing anything real. Oh my goodness, I almost choked on coffee. Everybody goes through things. Sure, there are people that are, that act strong, that show that they don't have any weaknesses. But how are you supposed to connect to these kind of people on a human-to-human, real-based level when all they show you is their perfections? Oh, look how perfect I am. Look at me. Well, I don't have anything going on in my life. I'm just so perfect. And I kind of, as an older brother, put on this role. I tried to show myself, there's nothing wrong with my life. I'm so perfect. When in reality, I go through shit every day, just like everybody does. But instead of talking about it, I tried to kind of mask it over just to, be a good example to people. But how you be an actual good example, I later learned on now, is opening up what you're going through and how you're going through it, rather than just letting it sit inside of you. Your confidence is the truth magnet. You'd rather be honest than look perfect. People relate and can open up better with you when you speak your truth, right? When you're open about the things that you're going through, they see that and they think to themselves, holy shit, I'm going through this as well. Maybe I can, ask him about how he's dealing with set things or how he's going through these things. An ego fears judgment. Confidence fears nothing but self-betrayal. So one hides while the other reveals. So the reason why people don't share things that are going on in their life or the struggles that they might be going through is because the ego protects them and the thoughts that are associated with opening up about a certain topic and something that they might be going through. For example, let's say you have, let's say you have an issue with, talking to women soberly. Let's just say, for an example, you can't speak to a woman unless you have some alcohol in you. A lot of men struggle with this. That's why they always have to be licked up to the max when they go to bars and stuff, because and it's mostly out of ego. And let me explain to you how. So For example, why can you talk to a woman when you have alcohol, but you can't talk to a woman when you're sober at the bar? Well, I'll tell you why. Because when you're sober, you fear that she's going to judge you, she's going to pay attention to all the things that you're going to say, she's going to make fun of you, she's going to reject you, whatever. All these fear-based thoughts are controlling you and stopping you from doing this without having alcohol. But confidence is knowing that people might judge you, knowing that people might have something to say about you, but still doing it anyway because you are true to yourself, you know who you are, and you have your own identity. And you go up to a girl at the bar or something, and you introduce, you say, hey, and then she's like, ew, who are you? Get away from my face. She rejects you. But it doesn't faze you. You're cool with it because you have confidence. So that's the difference. Number 2, ego blames, confidence reflects. So, ego pushes responsibility outward, blames other people for their own problems. And confident men, pull responsibility towards themselves. I take full responsibility for my actions, it's my fault, etc. When you hear somebody say it's my fault, when you hear somebody say I made a mistake, those are the confident people. And when you hear somebody say and start blaming other people, oh, it's your fault, oh, it's whatever's fault, just giving out blaming and naming to other people rather than taking it on to themselves, that's ego, because the ego always tries to protect thyself. So ego says, you were wrong. It protects self-image by shifting blame. Confidence says, I was wrong. When in doubt, it's always better to take the blame rather than give the blame. Because when you take the blame in any situation, you are putting it in your hands and you are making it your responsibility. Once you start learning to blame others, then there's no room for growth. Because even if you know deep down, let's say for example, somebody else made a mistake, right? I don't know. Something at work happened, or there was 2 co-workers and something happened, somebody fucked something up. Stupid example. The moment that you instantly take the blame for it, you know where to improve. Oh, perfect example. I'm in sales. If the reason, I'm not hitting my sales quotas or sales targets, it's purely from my fault. And then if I say, okay, let's say my manager says, okay, you have to sell $10,000 worth of product today. I mean, this month. Today would be crazy. This month. If I start saying at the end of the month why I didn't sell $10,000 worth of product and start blaming, oh, it's because of the market, oh, it's because of the lead gen, the marketing, all the systems are messed up. Sure, those might be aspects of it, but then it doesn't give me any space to reflect. It doesn't give me any space to learn. It doesn't give me any space to improve because I'm just outward portraying the blame. But if I just say to myself, okay, it's my fault that I didn't hit $10,000 in quotas this month, what's going to happen? I'm going to figure out and learn and force myself to figure out how I'm going to hit $10,000 in profit for myself this month. It's as simple as that. Because when you blame, a lot of people like to blame because it's the easy way out. It doesn't force reflection. Ego repeats mistakes, confidence grows from them. Right? If you keep pushing away and blaming, it's just you're avoiding the mistake, you're avoiding the mistake, you're avoiding the mistake. But if you make it your fault, you are then forced to grow. Reflection is growth. Defensiveness is just repetition. And the last point, probably the most important one, ego performs, confidence connects. Ego performs, confidence connects. Ego is performance. That's strictly it. Confidence is authenticity. That's why they They even say, you know, like when making YouTube videos, or, you know, if you're trying to start and record something, or if you're, even the same stupid example I used in my first point, even if you're just trying to go out and talk to a girl at the bar, ego is performance, right? That's why you take, you know, some alcohol and you try to perform your way to talking to this girl. But confidence is just being yourself. Be sober and say hi. What's the worst that she's gonna happen? She's not gonna bite you unless you try some weird shit. So, performance blocks connection. When you pretend to be perfect, no one can truly see who you are. Like I mentioned, we don't connect on our perfections with other human beings. We connect on our imperfections, right? You connect on the things that you're struggling with, the things that you're going through, and the things that, you know, you're trying to strive towards. Because then people can relate to those things, or they can guide you or share experiences on how they went through those exact same things. Authenticity builds depth. Real experiences, real struggles creates real relationships. The moment that I started opening up with some of my best friends is when the bond with them became unbreakable. And they're no longer friends, they're like my brothers. Because they know what I've been through, they know what I'm going through. And they're there to help and support me, not judge me. And still respect me for the person I am. I promise you, you are never going to build a relationship with somebody where you can trust that person with your life until you start trusting that person with information. And that's the point of a partnership. That's, like, for example, marriage. That's the biggest point and aspect of marriage. People are so scared to open up. People are so scared to tell their significant other what is going on inside their mind. And then they wonder why they feel so disconnected towards them. It's because they don't even know you. And to really truly know somebody means to know their good side, their bad side, and their most vulnerable and insecure side. And still accept them. Hey, I know you're fucked up, but I still love you for who you are. That's what matters. Surviving vulnerability creates self-trust. You learn, I opened up, I didn't die, I'm still respected. Right? Like, I would open up to some of my friends about the addictions I had in the past. Right? That I was going through. And then I realized, oh wow, they still want to talk to me even though I'm fucked up. And then that just built a bigger and deeper level of trust. Because it allowed me to open up. It allowed me to share things that I'm going through rather than having it trapped in between these two ears and going crazy. That's where confidence is born. Is having the emotional maturity to open up and connect with humans on a deeper level. So I'm going to finish these chicken nuggets. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button. Check out the links in the description. I love you guys. If you have any questions or want me to make any future videos, drop them in the comments below. And I will see you. Oh, tattoo update. If you made it this far in the video, comment tattoo. So basically, it's been almost 1 week, 6 days exactly. And it's basically peeling. The entire tattoo is peeling because it's in its healing process. So the skin is obviously healing and pushing out the ink and whatnot. It's looking a little messed up right now, so not really anything to show. But imagine your worst sunburn You know how your skin peels from the sunburn and just looks like disgusting? Yeah. That's how it looks right now. Best decision of my life though. I'm so happy with it. It just looks so detailed. It looks so nice. And yeah, I'm just so happy I got it. Because I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. Like, it's been in the makes and in the plans for like a year and a half. Do not get any big, unless it's a little one, whatever, but if you're planning on getting a massive tattoo, do not let it be impulsive. Like, think about it. It's going to be on your body for the rest of your life. Unless you're planning on dropping, thousands to getting it removed, but then what's the point of that? You're going to drop thousands to get it installed, and then you're going to get thousands to get it removed. Just spend the time. There's no rush. Get what you want. Plan it. And then you'll be happy. And, yeah, I can't wait to work out and see how I look with it pumping. Because I haven't been able to work out in a week now. I needed the rest because, honestly, I've been going so hard for like, I think 8, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 10 months I've been going non-stop every single day. I maybe missed one week, not even 1 week, like fucking 3 days when I went to Florida for like a long weekend. But ever since then, like, I've been going every single day and I needed this rest. Like, I need just like a week off the gym because I went to go pick up a rock. I was helping one of my buddies to do some like landscaping cleanup, and I went to pick up a rock, just like a rock, maybe 30 pounds, and it felt like I blew a disc out in my lower back. I was like, okay, we need to take a break from this gym for now. Just no more lifting. Let my body fully recover. The tattoo is also going to heal faster if I'm not, pushing iron and like getting sweat all over it. I'm still doing my cardio, but not swimming because I can't swim, obviously. I'm going to take the entire month of December off swimming. Just because that's what they say. You don't want to ruin it. But I'm still doing, what am I doing? Still doing my cardio, but I'm walking now. So not really higher blood pressure cardio, but just low intensity, super low intensity. Just going on an hour walk on the treadmill every single day because it's freezing outside and there's so much snow. I love winter, but I hate it at the same time. Spring is by far the best. Like, beginning of summer, spring, when it's like, you can wear shorts, t-shirt. I honestly love sweatpants and t-shirt combination. That's the best combination. Sometimes wearing a hoodie is annoying because you like get stuck on your thing, but that's my favorite combination. Baggy sweats, baggy shirt. If I can be in that for the rest of my life, I would be happy. I love you guys. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you in the next one. Create more than you consume, serve others, love everyone. Peace.